welcome to the first ever episode of the Colclin Chronicles. I am your host, Ashley. Welcome to the new world. Recently, the world was formed by Hunaba Ka. This is the creator of our universe. He worked with Itzima, who is the supreme creator. Itzima is the Lord of heavens, day and night, and the inventor of books and writing.
Good morning, people of the world. I am Michaela. We here at Colclin Chronicles are here to help guide you through our new existence on Earth. First, let's get down to business. We are on Earth. There are two other sectors, the celestial realm, which is up above, and the underworld, Zabalba, below. The celestial realm, we believe, is just home to the sun and moon.
That's correct, Michaela. We aren't really sure what the Exclaba is. It sounds like a backwards world to ours. For example, the trees are growing upside down. The roots are up above the ground instead of below. There are also writings on the walls that no one on Earth has been able to read yet. You can't forget, though, that the Earth is also divided into four quadrants: the north, south, east, and west. East and west are based off the direction in which the sun is setting and rising.
Hate to interrupt you, Ashley, but we are getting a report from our viewers. It appears that we, as on Earth, exist on the back of something called a turtle. We are floating in a celestial sea. It looks like we even have an artist sketch of this. Well, this is certainly a sight to see.
That is definitely a sight. But unfortunately, we are out of time for today's episode. So we will see you next time, folks of Earth. We wish you the best of luck, and this is us. Welcome back, folks of Earth. You are watching the Colclin Chronicles. If you haven't heard the news, Han, Aja, and Yax Bahamla were defeated by the Lords of Death today. The twin boys were born from their father, who was also a set of twins, and a goddess. Just like their father and their uncle, the boys were excellent ball players. Also like their father, the twins were known for annoying the people of the underworld. The twins' father and their uncle were recently killed in the underworld years ago.
The boys learned from the father's mistakes and started to pass all of the tests they were put through. They wanted to avenge their family. Unlike their father, the boys were able to beat the lords. In a turn of events, the twins were willing to jump into the oven like the gods asked. They were found in the river this morning. Whatever their plan must have not worked.
Guys, you're not going to believe this. The twins aren't dead anymore. Oh.
They definitely don't look dead anymore. Do you know what happened?
From what I was hearing, they were given the gift of the gods to defeat the Lords of Death. The Lords of Death were killed, and it sounds like the twins are now our hero twins. Now the rulers of Earth, one taking the form of the moon, the other taking the sun.
That is amazing news to hear, Ashley. It looks like that's all we have time for today. See you next time.
Welcome back to the Colclin Chronicles. The Mayans just finished building the temple in the city of Chichen Itza. Inside is El Castello. This is one of the biggest temples we have built to date. If you haven't heard, this temple was built for Cuchulainn, the serpent god.
If you didn't know, Colclin is one of the gods who was associated heavily with aspects of creation. Along with knowledge and visionary, we wouldn't have the balance in the world without him. Also, at your next trivia night, remember that Colclin translates to Quetzal Feathered Serpent.
Now, El Castello matches up with the calendar, with 4 sides, each one featuring 91 steps leading up to one step at the top of the platform. The famed temple has a total of 365 steps. This is equal to the number of days in a single solar year. Architects are also saying that if you look really closely at the stairs, the right angle on the right day, you can see a serpent going down the stairs. This is meant to symbolize the return of Cuchulainn.
Well, it looks like we're being sent a photo of the new temple. Yep, that does look like a serpent. Hopefully for years to come, we will have visitors visiting this temple and worship our gods in a way very similar to us.
You are right, that would be amazing if we were known for this temple. I'm getting word that we aren't the only civilization who will believe in this god. A group called the Aztecs will one day worship someone very similar. Acatl Topsilin Quasassola is his name, and he is very similar to ours.
It is sad that this was the end of our classic time period here as an empire. Them finishing the El Castillo is what built near the end of our classical period. It looks like that's all the time we have here at the Coquelin Chronicles. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome back to the Coquelin Chronicles. It has been a hot second since we've been on the air.
Oh yeah, it's been close to 500 years. Why is it that we're meeting today?
Right. So our own religion's text is finally being published. The book is called the Popol Vuh. This book covers our history, which was translated from the oral stories of the K'iche' people. The book is divided into 5 parts: a preamble that explains the purpose, the creation, and the trials of the man, the hero twin stories, and the story of the twins' father. And then there's a focus on the Mayans. For the first time ever, our stories are being written down. We no longer have to rely on the oral stories that we were told. That's all we have. We will see you December 2012.